Hi buddy! Welcome back to one of your favorite videos of Nature Kids, which is health. Well, it must be one of everybody's favorites, right? Health, I mean, you get to learn about you and other people and the stuff inside you. Well, let's just get on with it. Today we're gonna learn about let us lead a healthy and happy life. And some things that we're going to cover are features that determine physical well being. And this is also the first lesson. And this is part 2. So if you didn't watch part 1, please go and watch it on my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's get started with the lesson. Physical fitness isn't just one simple thing. It's 5 very special things. Well, they're actually features. They actually build up the thing we call physical well being. Now, let's see what these physical well being features are: nutritional status, physical fitness, immunity, appearance, and being active. Now, we're going to talk about nutritional status. When you hear nutritional status, it kind of reminds you of healthy, vegetable stuff, right? Well, it's not actually vegetables and fruits. It's actually something totally different. So, let's learn about it. Nutritional status is the condition of a person's nutrition, such as a good nutrition deficiency, malnutrition, or obesity. It varies from person to person depending on eating habits. Lack of nutrients cause undernutrition, short stature, and low weight, while eating too much causes overnutrition, overweight, and obesity. Both conditions increase the risk of diseases. Eating a balanced diet helps maintain good health, proper growth, and activity levels. We are actually, let's just say, out of the topic for that one because we like eat every single thing we see, and everything we see is probably not good for us. Anyway, indicators for nutritional status is height, body mass index, which is BMI, and waist circumference. Now we're going to talk about height. Some of you might be really short, or some of us might be really tall. Like some of us even refer to our friends as a coconut tree or a palm tree. Anyway, there is actually a way we should grow. And if you're lower or taller in the specific zone you're in, well, that actually might be a problem. Anyway, let's see if it's a problem or not because I do not know what we have right here. So let's read what we have. You should have a height suitable for your age, like I said. Height for age charts based on gender. I used to check these separate charts are available for girls and boys aged 5 to 19 years. These charts can be found in growth assessment books. According to the above chart, if the height of a person is below -2 SD line, the orange color zone right there, that person is considered to be short for his age. Now we're going to learn about body mass index or BMI. Gender-based BMI for age charts can be used to determine the appropriate weight for height of a person of 5 to 19 years of age. And as you can see here, there's a lot of maths going on here. So you better study this formula if you wanna survive your term test, and you better understand it because I do not understand any of this. What is this? Now here's something I do understand. Color coding stuff. This is a BMI range chart. These are color coded patterns where the color sees where if you're normal, underweight or overweight. As you can see, the orange is for underweight, normal is green, overweight is like pinkish, and obesity is purple. And now we have the same thing I said again in a tiny little table from your government textbook. As you can see, orange is underweight, green appropriate weight for height, light purple. Oh dang it, it was light purple. I am colorblind, ladies and gentlemen. It is not pink, it is light purple. So it's overweight for light purple, and dark purple is obesity. And here's an activity. At the bottom of the screen, you can see it. Mark your BMI value in a chart according to the age and gender. Identify the zone you belong according to your BMI. Now we're going to learn about waist circumference. Waist circumference is the measurement around the waist. You know, your hips. I don't know, just they measure your hips. Don't ask me why. Fat often accumulates around the abdomen, which can harm health. Excess fat in this area increases the risk of non-communicable diseases like, high sugar levels and stuff like that. Anyway, it is important to maintain a healthy waist size. The waist to height ratio can be used to check if the waist circumference is appropriate. Here's more maths. You better study this mathsy. I guess this is a diagram or a description. I'll say description. I do not know what this is, so I just call it description. Study this formula, otherwise you might, let's just say, get an F for your health term test. Now we have some fun facts, or should I call fun facts? Anyway, this is FS concept. This is a Japanese concept that is adopted to keep the living or working environment tidy. Okay, so the Japanese government does not want us to chill. Okay. This will not only keep the environment clean, systematically, and well organized, but also helps to improve productivity and efficiency. First, we have sort, and it's called Seiri. But the spellings are not Seiri, it is S-E-I-R-I. Seiri means identifying necessary and unnecessary items and removing unnecessary items and keeping the necessary items, I guess. Next we have systematis, which is also known as Satan. No, not the devil. This is a Japanese word that is used for systemize. Anyway, it means arrange necessary items in order so that they can easily be available. So it technically means keep your books in order and your bed sheets and the pictures, I guess you have, awards, stuff like that. And for third place we have shine, also known as say so. Wow, shine. There's a thing called sweeping, mopping, dusting. Anyway, I'm not gonna repeat the whole cleaning dictionary, but all this thing is called shine in Japanese. This means keep the place clean. For fourth we have standardize, which is also called seiketsu. Wow, that sounds like a wushu or kung fu sentence. Anyway, maintain and improve on the above mentioned actions at all times. That means do all these tasks correctly. And last we have sustain, which means shitsuke. Shitsuke. That is a very confusing language. Anyway, this means educate others on this concept and continue to work to improve this. Measuring height. You actually might know how to do this. Well, your parents do it, or the doctor or nurse at the hospital when you get your height measured does this. So let's see how to do it. Let's see how to measure your height. Anyway, let's do this. Equipment: you need a measuring tape fixed to a wall. Method: remove your shoes, remove hat, clips, and hairstyles on the crown to make it easy, and measure the height up to the crown. The crown means you're not wearing King William's crown. Your head is the crown. Your hair is technically the crown. Anyway, stand up turning back to the tape hanging on the wall. Your ankle, calf, buttocks, back of the chest, and back of the head should touch the vertical line. Keep the head looking straight forward. Another person, that means either a nurse, teacher, parent, anyone, should actually place a ruler or a wooden stick horizontally on the head. Let's hope that wooden stick does not fall on your head. Anyway, straight and touch the head. Read the height and note down the height in centimeters, not in meters. The following illustration shows how to measure the height correctly. The points of the body given below should touch the vertical line. As you can see here, we have the heel here. It's number 1, so it's way down here. Next we have calf, which is here. We have buttocks, which is here. For fourth place, we have the back of the chest, and we have the back of the head. And this is the invisible person, this number 6, who's actually right here, but he's not. I don't know where he is. But he's supposed to be there, and he should be looking forward and holding either a ruler or a piece of wood, I guess, to measure your height. Now we have more fun facts. Measuring the waist circumference. We did this, but now we gotta study it all over again. This is actually an activity, so this might be fun for you who might try to do this. Equipment: you need a flexible measuring tape, the rubber or stringy ones that we have in when you get to like measure your dresses and stuff, like school dresses, they always measure those. Well, the method is the following illustration. Figure 1.4 shows how to measure the waist circumference correctly. On the vertical line coming down from the armpit, mark the lowest part of the ribs, the upper part of the hip bone. Then mark the midpoint between these 2 points. Do this on both sides of the body. Keep the tape horizontally on these 2 positions marked. The person should be relaxed at this moment. So make sure you don't chug at least half of sugary drinks or eat too much gummy bears, because you might get a sugar rush and you'll never get your waist circumference measured. Anyway, here's a picture description, and we see this part is below the armpit. This is the measuring tape where it should be placed horizontally right here, and we have the upper part of the hip bone, which is right here. And you better study this diagram, because this might come for your term test. Next we have physical fitness. This is our ability to engage in daily routine activities efficiently, and it's called physical fitness, obviously. This is actually the ability to run away from an angry dog which is chasing you thinking you're a piece of meat, and climbing Sigiriya, aka your school steps, while carrying a truckload of books on your back, but it feels like you're carrying a freaking elephant. And next we have immunity. Some students often fall ill and miss school, while others do not. This is mainly due to difference in immunity. Germs cause communicable diseases, but the body's immunity helps protect against them. Good nutrition, healthy habits, and regular exercise help improve immunity. And fourth, we have appearance, which means always stay good looking, and being active. That means doing sports and running around a lot. So that's all for today, guys. Make sure to put a like and a comment down below, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you do not subscribe, I will personally come to your front doorstep and shove that subscribe button right in front of your faces and wait until you smash it yourself. Anyway, I hope you do it because it makes me happy. So that's all for today, and I hope you liked today's video because I'll be posting more videos really soon. And see you guys in the next video, which I hope you guys will watch. Until then, bye!